What is up, trainers? Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG deck profile. Today, we'll be going over another new deck from Fusion Strike, Crabominable V. Today, we'll be talking about the version of the deck that uses Flapple to support Crabominable V. However, there is another way to play the deck. You can use the Inteleon Evolution Chain instead of Flapple if you would like. There's a lot of controversy about which way to play the deck is superior, so I thought we'd do a little bit of a comparison. In this video, we'll cover the Flapple version of the deck, as well as some gameplay. And in the next video I upload on the channel, we'll cover the Inteleon version of the deck, as well as some gameplay. So once I've uploaded 2 videos on the Crabominable deck, I want you guys to drop a comment down below, letting me know which one is your favorite. Alright, now let's jump into the deck profile for Crabominable V+Flapple. A little reminder before we get started with the Flapple Crabominable deck. If you enjoy this content and would like to see more, make sure you like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. And then hit the notification bell once you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. Alright, let's get started with Crabominable. He packs 220 HP and he's a water type. His first attack, Trigger Avalanche, only discards the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Not great. What we like about Crabominable is its attack, Destroyer Punch. It costs 2 water energy and 1 colorless energy. It hits for 90 base damage, but adds 60 for every damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So with 1 damage counter, Crabominable can hit for 150. With 2, it hits for 210, a number that can knock out a lot of Pokemon V in the format. For 3, it's a guaranteed knockout on pretty much any Pokemon V. For 4, you'll be able to OHKO some of those Pokemon VMAX. And with 5, it's a guaranteed knockout on any Pokemon. So now you can see the power of Destroyer Punch, but it does need some damage counters on our opponent's active Pokemon to get that big damage. So to get those damage counters, we carry the Flapple line. We start with 4 copies of Applin, which evolve into 4 copies of Flapple. Flapple has the ability Apple Drop. Once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you place any damage counters in this way, shuffle this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. So Apple Drop is great because it allows us to place some damage counters, but also shuffles Flapple back into the deck. This may seem kind of weird to say this is an advantage, but it's actually great because if you look at Crabominable's retreat cost, it's a full 4. So Flapple is great because not only does it place damage counters, it can also help us pivot if we use the ability when Flapple is in the active position. We carry a 1/1 Frostmoth line with 1 Stomp and 1 Frostmoth. Frostmoth has the ability Ice Dance. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your bench water Pokemon. In this deck, Melony is our main way of accelerating water energy, but Frostmoth works well In this deck, Melony is our main way of accelerating water energy, but Frostmoth works well too, so we carry a 1/1 line. We play 3 copies of Galarian Zigzagoon. It's another great way to place damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon with its ability Headbutt Tantrum. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. We also carry Scoop Up Net in this deck, so we can pick up Zigzagoon and drop it back down for more damage counters. To finish off the Pokemon, there's 1 copy of Crobat V, so we can use his Dark Asset ability to draw more cards if we wish. For the trainer cards, we start with 2 copies of Old Cemetery. This may seem odd because it's usually only played in Psychic type decks, but it works well in ours because we can place more damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon if they attach energy to their non-psychic Pokemon. That goes for us too, but Crabominable is a one-shot to most Pokemon in the format anyway, so it doesn't make much of a difference. We play 4 copies of Melony. Attach a water energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon V. If you do, draw 3 cards. Getting to draw 3 cards is great, but accelerating a water energy is even better. So Melony is a card we want to make sure we're finding pretty consistently because it is our main way of accelerating energy. 3 copies of Professor's Research to grab a new fresh hand. 2 copies of Marnie to refresh our hand or to disrupt our opponents. And we have Boss's Orders to bring up our opponent's bench Pokemon so we can take them out with Destroyer Punch. For the item cards, we play 2 copies of Capacious Bucket to grab water energy to discard and then accelerate with Melony, or to accelerate through Frostmoth. 2 copies of Evo Incense to find our Flapple and Frostmoth. 4 copies of Level Ball. 4 copies of Level Ball is a no-brainer because we play so many Pokemon in this deck that have 90 HP or less. Snom, Frostmoth, Flapple, Applin, and Zigzagoon are all searchable through Level Ball, so it makes sense to play 4 copies. And finding Flapple is a huge part of our strategy, so Level Ball can do that for us, which is great. 4 copies of Quick Ball to find our basic Pokemon, mainly Crabominable V. 3 copies of Scoop Up Net to pick up our Zigzagoon. 3 Switch, because Crabominable has such a hefty retreat cost, we can't play Air Balloon, so we use Switch. And 10 copies of Water Energy for, just energy. Every deck needs energy, so we play 10 copies of Shiny Water Energy. That's the deck profile. Now let's roll to gameplay. Alright, so it looks like our opponent is calling a coin flip. And we lost. So I don't really care what turn we get to go. First is great because that will mean we get to evolve into Flapple next turn. Alright, looks like they got a Mulligan. Not the greatest start in Zigzagoon, but we can always scoop him up. So we are going to get to draw an extra card, which is nice. So it looks like, oh, I bet they're playing the new Accelgor Jump Off deck. That is a pretty cool one. Yes, I would like to draw a card. We have Capacious Bucket. Alright, Applin, that's a nice draw. I'm going to throw away the Water Energy with Quick Ball. Let's grab a Crabominable. Look at Crabominable, he's so happy. Or is he angry? I can't really tell. Capacious Bucket for 2 Water Energy. And we will throw one of these onto Crabominable to end the turn. So my plan for next turn is to use a Melony and then attach the other Water Energy to Crabominable so we can use Destroyer Punch. Hopefully we can get a Flapple to play some damage counters. Alright, there's 2 Genesects, so maybe this isn't the Jump Off Accelgor deck. Maybe it's just Accelgor. This will be interesting. Genesect, very, very strong Pokemon. Or maybe it's Mew. Maybe we're going because Metal Energy. Maybe it's just Genesect. I have no idea what this guy is playing. I am bamboozled. I cannot figure it out. It's a Fusion Strike deck, I know that. Because I'm pretty sure they had Power Tablets in the Mulligan. Here's a Cross Switcher. So they should be playing, yeah, they're playing 2. Okay, bringing up my Crabominable. That's alright. That is alright. Might mean we're able to KO Genesect. So if we can get the 2 damage counters off of Flapple, then we'll be able to KO Genesect, which will be big. So Peony throwing away the hand, gonna grab 2 trainer cards, see what they grab off of this. They'll be able to use Genesect. Ooh, another Battle VIP Pass, okay. Battle VIP Pass, strong card. A lot of people didn't like it, but it is definitely worth putting in your deck. Especially something like this Fusion Strike deck. Okay, Oricorio. So that might cause a few problems for us. Maybe just a few. But we'll see. Alright, so again to draw till they have 5. And it is our turn. Okay, so I know for sure I'm going to Melony. Draw 3. Hey, there's a Flapple. Throw another water. We will put the Flapple down. That. Apple Drop on Genesect. So now Destroyer Punch will hit for 210. So we should be good, yes. To Destroyer Punch. For the KO, there we go. Alright, 190. Quick Ball, and a Scoop Up. So I do like how the math is working out. So even with their Oricorio, we just need 2 damage counters to KO a Genesect, which is big. Alright, lots of Fusion Strike Pokemon coming into play. We have Toxtricity with Maximum Downer. Doesn't really affect us because we don't actually play any Pokemon VMAX in this deck. It's one of the advantages. We don't have any 3-price Pokemon for our opponent to KO. I think we'll probably want to start getting another Crabominable set up, potentially. Okay, there's a boss. Guessing, yeah, bringing up the Applin. Smart play, smart play. We will still be able to KO a Accelgor, so I want to use this Quick Ball. Probably find another Applin. That's what I'm thinking. Or actually, I think I'm gonna go after the Genesect. with this. Let's throw away research. So I'll grab Zigzagoon. Gonna boss up Genesect. Lay down Zigzagoon. Put damage counter. Scoop up. Put it on Genesect. Hey! There's their first win. They conceded. They're about to take out their Genesect. I guess they got scared. 50 Pokecoins. That's pretty nice. If you enjoyed today's deck breakdown of the Crabominable V+Flapple, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment down below. That's it from me. I will see you guys in the next video.